Listener discretion advised. Light the blunt.
That's just a joke. It's just a joke. Jowett asked Matt, you a little bitty bitch.
Man. For real.
So I really, it's been over a week since I've put one out, so I just grabbed Jowett asked Matt because he's here. And I was like, let's just talk about shit. I thought, since the last time we had an episode, we only had 15 minutes to do one. We could maybe throw a little more context out.
Yeah.
So we were talking about when I was in Annie Get Your Gun, you were in Insight the Ember, and we met at a venue, a show opening for He Is Legend, but we didn't touch on any of that shit.
Yeah. Like the 7 venue.
The 7 venue, which if you're any part of the Atlanta scene from it's been closed for a while now, but I got in the scene around 2012-ish, and that was like one of the first shows I played was at the 7 venue, but it was also my last. So my one experience was I got to meet a bunch of really cool people, but I got to experience a show culture that not many venues provide.
Yeah.
And it was a really cool experience to eat fried broccoli.
I forgot about that. Not only that, just free hot dogs up front. Mm-hmm. They had a skate park in there. It was just a ramp. But
I remember that ramp. I walked in there and I got really scared that we were going to have to play on that ramp.
That's how you know you're in a hardcore band.
I know. We ended up playing main stage, which I think it used to be a movie theater.
Yeah. If they put you on that half pipe, you are a hardcore band.
Yeah. But, yeah. How many times did you play there?
I think I played there 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah. That I can remember.
So you probably played there after the He's Legend show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely the first time I played there.
Sweet.
I think we did a Battle of the Bands there. I think I only played there twice. Because I think we did the He Is Legend show, and then we did a Battle of the Bands.
There's that band, The Chariot. I think they played a show at the 7, and then they came and played at the Masquerade.
The Chariot.
Yeah. Victory is a lonely word.
All hail.
Yeah. So my question to you listeners is today, are you elevating?
Sorry? Am I lactating?
Are you elevating your vibrations?
I'm trying.
Listen to the ASMR of my voice. I'm just kidding.
Very soothing.
Yeah. I mean, they said March was going to be a hard month, and, however that resonates, it resonates, but it certainly has been hard for me and most of the people that we work up here with.
Yeah, this has been a rough
There's been
month.
some weird tension. But I think we could transmute that.
Not only that, it's just everything's that can go wrong is going wrong. Like this.
Murph!
Yep. Just technical difficulties in the background,
Yeah, we get through it, though. Sometimes it feels like I'm not going to get through it. Like, I have those days where I'm just like, this is it. This is life. But all it really takes is, one little step to make it right, and it usually works out.
Yeah.
In the end. But if something's not serving you, I definitely say don't try to force that.
For real.
So
that's why I'm turning in my 2 weeks' notice right now.
Oh, it's about time. No, I don't have to fire you. No, we're sitting outside up on the mountain right now. The Georgia Death Race is coming through. I'm kind of excited to see.
Is that happening tonight?
Tonight or tomorrow? Either way, these people are running 70, 100 miles. I don't know, and they finish up on our mountain. Though we're at the start of their last 5 miles. And a couple years ago, we put out a stuffed bear. I'll try to put up a picture.
Stuffed bear?
It looks like a black bear. It looks like a lot. If you've been running 80 miles and you're about to come through here and you see it sitting there, you're going to think it's real.
Oh, it's like the size of an actual bear?
Like a baby bear.
Wow. Wow. Why do they do that?
Because we were being
scare
mean.
People?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then one guy, he totally missed the turnoff, and he pulled his pants over by that tree and took a shit. Just didn't even care we were watching him.
Oh my God. That's great.
Yeah. So, but changing subjects again, I was I was deciding on like really going through clarity, trying to find clarity about what this podcast is actually going to be about. I don't know. I think it's going to be about my stories, everyone's stories. We all go through hardships, but we can also overcome them.
Absolutely.
And everyone needs, like, I want to try to tell as many of my shitty stories as I can, because and anybody listening, insidemyhoodie.com, insidemyhoodie@gmail.com, any way you want to get a hold of me, like, I want you to tell me your stories. Tell me your stories, your bad stories. So, yeah, it's just a platform I'm still figuring out. It's still going to be sloppy. I got really into, like, you've seen how much I've been putting into it, like pulling all-nighters, and it just got to this point where I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm trying way too hard.
Yeah.
And by doing that, it's just going to make things more sloppy and more chaotic and not make any sense.
Well, I mean, I commend the work ethic, for sure.
Yeah, I just have to learn to balance myself.
Yeah.
If I do too much, it's going to fall apart.
I feel that.
So,
I feel that.
yeah. We should go back, deep dive. Like, I want to hear some memories, like any memories you have of Swayze's.
Oh, man.
Swayze's isn't, listeners, Swayze's is another venue that we used to play all the time that was the kind of venue that if your band had any real success, they would usually show up, look around, and be like, nah, I'm out.
It was a lovable shithole.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to, when you were outside smoking, you had to stay inside the cones.
I felt like I was in school. I'm like 35 years old, and they're like, stay in the cones. I'm like, dude, you're 18.
Yeah.
Working the door. No.
And every time, you go on stage, you have to be like, you have to yell in the mic, everybody come inside.
Yep. And then while you're on that stage, you're worried you're going to fall through.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to tell you my favorite Swayze story ever. So
go for it.
I was in the band, Annie Get Your Gun, and one of my influences that I had found randomly probably a year before was, do you remember the band Seaway?
Yeah.
They had this song called Sabrina the Teenage Bitch. And it's
I remember that.
It's really good. It was completely nostalgic of everything I ever wanted to do. And they were coming to Atlanta on a tour. They're from Canada, and they were going to play Swayze's. And so I emailed, I think the guy that booked was Lee. Was that his name?
Yeah, Lee Satterfield.
Lee, yeah.
Yeah.
He booked it, and he was just like, yeah, let's see what happens. We didn't have a fan base to bring up there. I don't know how well-known Seaway was. It didn't matter. I was just about to meet them.
Yeah.
And so they showed up, and it was us, them, and I don't even remember the other bands that played. Because as soon as Seaway got there, that was all where our attention was.
Yeah.
And so my friend gave me Molly to take, and we drank a bunch of Four Locos. And we played the show, and then Seaway, no one was there.
Were these Four Locos before they changed the mixture?
This was 2013, probably.
Yeah, that was, yep. So you had the actual Four Locos.
Oh, my God. They hurt. But, yeah, we, like, when they played Sabrina, I was up on stage singing with them. And, there was no other people there. But, like, the vibes were high. The vibes were good. And we just fucking went with it. We all stood in a circle after the Swayze's was shut down. We're all just in a big circle, passing joints back and forth, talking about life, telling stories. It was a really incredible experience. And they went on to do some big things. I think they toured with Simple Plan.
Yeah, they got really big.
Mm-hmm. They opened for A Day to Remember. And who knows if they'd ever remember me. But I'll never, ever forget that night.
Right.
That's as prominent in my memory as playing with He Is Legend and meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Like, that was like wow. The stars aligned.
I remember, I don't know, just like some of the bands that would come through there, I was kind of blown away. Like Phineas, and so I actually saw He Is Legend there a couple times too.
Oh, wow.
That's Swayze's. Tiny little venue that could only, what was the cap? Maybe like 300?
If that, yeah. I'm not sure I ever saw it that full.
Yep.
I played a lot of empty shows there, but that's how you earn your stripes.
They had a couch right when you walk in, and you trust me, you did not want to sit on that couch.
Oh, but I sat on it. The bathroom, their Seaway's tour driver and merch guy or one of them, was taking a poop, and I just waltzed right in on him. He was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then
yeah, the bathroom didn't lock. That bathroom was the worst bathroom I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad. They never cleaned it.
Nope.
If they did, they just they went in there and they sprayed around a little bit and left.
And I doubt they did that.
Yeah.
I mean, like Mike ran the venue.
Right.
And they're used to living in a van, touring the country.
Yeah.
Which, like Mike, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of them, but their music's still up there. I always thought it was banging ass. Yeah, I loved Like Mike. And I listen to Billy's podcast too. Billy Willig, he's a comedian now.
They're all pretty good dudes too. Mm-hmm. You know? I like Zach is a great guy.
Yeah.
Billy, of course, is a great guy.
Yep. Billy's smart.
Yeah.
Like, he knows computers and stuff.
He's also a comedian.
Yeah, he's got his podcast, the Billy Podcast. It's hilarious. But he's got, like, a full setup. Microphones, cameras, like Joe Rogan style. That's where I'm hoping to get.
Yeah.
I heard him. I was watching one he did the other day, and the girl's like, "So what's your podcast about?" And he's like, "Nothing."
Absolutely nothing. No, he's pretty funny, though. Mm-hmm. I've seen his stand-up before, and he's pretty good.
But Swayze's wouldn't sell food, wouldn't sell drinks, had, like, a couple water bottles out, but everyone would still be drunk somehow.
Yeah.
And, like, we'd be like, "How much time do we have left?" And Zach would be like, "I don't know. I don't give a shit." Yep. Then we started playing Masquerade. Played all 3 stages at the 695 North Avenue over the years. That was always a special experience. It's like falling out of my ear. Jeez.
Get smaller ears.
I need tighter ear holes.
Oh, God, that sounds gross.
It's just these nostalgic things, like you're playing a show at the Masquerade, the sun's going down, all your boys are around, you know pizza's coming right after the show. It's just,
yeah.
If you have interest in being a musician or being in the music scene, it doesn't matter if you think you're good or bad, you need to do it. Like, take that step and go fucking do it.
I remember, yes, exactly. I remember back in the day, though, if it was a show night, you were out till at least 3 o'clock in the morning. You know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
At
Tired
least.
as hell. And it's like,
now it's like I go to a show and I'm home by, 10?
I saw this video today. It was this guy, he's like, POV, or 30 years old at a hardcore show. And it's just the show going on, and he's standing in the back with his arms fist, standing in the same spot, and that is me.
Yep.
I went to, the first Day to Remember show I went to was in Florida. It was Earth Day Birthday 2011. And I was at the very front trying to scream every lyric. And then the last show I saw them at was 2019. They played in Augusta, Georgia with Knocked Loose, and
oh, damn.
VR was there. Mm-hmm. Always a fan of them. And I was up in the balcony, and we didn't move, and we were screaming. It was so much fun. I loved being a part of the Elder Emo group up there.
Yeah.
I am becoming elder, which brings me to my next question. You just bought a skateboard.
Yes. I'm old. Mm-hmm. Bought a skateboard. Probably going to get injured.
Do it.
A lot.
Do it.
And I don't care. Mm-hmm. I don't care.
Breaking your body, if you're doing something you're passionate about, or even just something that brings you joy,
yeah,
fuck what everyone else says. Do it.
I just kind of always connected to that lifestyle. I never really got that good when I was younger, but something about it just really connected with me. Mm-hmm. I think music and skateboarding kind of go hand in hand.
100%.
So I think it kind of came from that.
Skateboarding videos, even though I never had a desire to... Well, I guess I did have a desire to learn. I just never had the balance.
Yeah.
Like, I would try, but I gave up. But I liked being around the skating crowd, especially the ones that were causing ruckus.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in the Jackass phase. Like, I remember that came out when I was 15, 16.
Right, and that stems from skateboarding, too, because it's like, you got BAM,
yep.
You got... Rob Dyrdek is actually connected to Jackass, because... what's his name? Tremaine.
Jeff Tremaine. Yeah, he started the Big Brother magazine.
Yep.
I just know that, and I can promise you this, if there's a TV show that has a "don't try this at home," we're absolutely trying it at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did the shopping carts. I jumped out of moving vehicles. Like,
yep.
I must have some divine protection because I should be dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised I've never actually broken a bone in my life.
Lucky.
That I know of.
I mean,
that is.
It hurts.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of music that I got introduced to was through the extreme sport videos, snowboarding, surfing.
Oh yeah.
Like that's how a lot of it. And that was really big in I grew up in California in the 90s, and on the beach, like I was going to school in Salinas, which is Monterey County, so we were 10 minutes from the ocean.
Oh damn.
We went there a lot. Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, Monterey Wharf, you know. I actually tried my acting chops in Monterey when I was 11.
When you were 11.
11. We went and auditioned for Annie. Actually, this is a good story because being in this play when I was 11 is what sparked the idea to have the band name be Annie Get Your Gun.
Yeah.
Because I was 11 and the girl that played Annie, her name was Erin, and she was 12.
Oh.
She was a cougar.
She was a cougar.
Nothing happened. We're kids, you know. But yeah. We ran the play ran all summer. I made a lot of like really good friends. I was one of the only 11-year-olds, like boys. There was a whole slew of girls playing the orphans.
Oh, okay.
It was a heavenly summer.
You were set.
A lot of drama, you know. But she likes you. But she likes you. I was like, ladies, there's plenty of me to go around. You know. Nothing like that happened. We were just kids, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, years later, I wrote a song about that for some reason. I called it Annie Get Your Gun because it was talking about my 11-year-old boy crush on 12-year-old her. So the chorus was like, Annie, get your gun. I'm coming to ask you on a date. I can't recall. I do know the band name we were working with at the time sucked. It did not fit. It didn't make any noise. And so then the song never got written, but we did change the name of the band to Annie Get Your Gun, which is also a Broadway play.
Yeah.
You know, punk stuff. And that was a fun experience. I know the first episode we talked, I was like, I hated the songs, which I really didn't. I was more figuring myself out, you know.
Yeah.
And those songs were found by someone else who invited me to join Broken City Sky. So it all happens for a reason. So take those steps, even if it's shitty. I mean, this is going to be episode 3. And all I can see in the future for this show is going up.
I'll say the first band I was in, I love those songs. And I still talk to every single one of those dudes.
Mm-hmm. Was that Embers?
Yeah, well, Incite the Ember. We tried to do that name change at the last minute, but then it just kind of didn't really, like, you know, band kind of fizzled out after that. So we kind of just went back to Incite the Ember.
Mm-hmm.
So when we all talk about it, we just say Incite the Ember.
Yeah.
But
you know, ups and downs, starts and restarts. That's just normal, and it's okay. Do you remember that movie, That Thing You Do? Tom Hanks wrote and directed it.
I remember the movie, but I don't remember seeing it.
Okay, so they're like these guys that have this ballad written. It's a slow song, and their drummer breaks his arm. So they go to their buddy who plays drums as well, and when they play their first show, you can tell when they're practicing, he's like really bored with the beat.
Yeah.
So they're playing their talent show, and he just decides to amp up the tempo, and he's and it becomes this hit song.
Hell yeah.
And Tom Hanks plays this like label executive manager guy who signs them to their Playtone label, takes them on tour, and they get really big, huge. They're like number 5 record in the country or something, like the Beatles would be, because the movie takes place in the 60s.
Yeah.
And so, like, they're out in California, and they're going to do their first, like, you know, on live TV show where they're going to play their song. And while they're in California, he goes to this bar and meets his idol, who's, like, this jazz guy. I can't remember his name, but, like, multiple records, multiple collaborations. He's the guy. So they sit there and get drunk together. And he's like, you know, the guy asks him, how long have you guys been a band? He's like, well, we've only been together 3 months. He's like, well, some bands I've been in, that's 3 months too long. He's like, you've got to keep playing.
Yeah.
And that's the advice I give to everybody. Like,
you do, you know?
Mm-hmm. How's your project going?
Pretty good. We're still just kind of in the writing phase. I'm meeting up with them in May sometime.
Okay.
It's a slow process.
It is.
But we're getting there.
Yeah.
I actually liked it because a lot of the other band, or I've only been in 2 other bands, but they were very fast paced, like practice twice a week.
Yep.
Write all the time.
Yep. That's how Broken City Sky was. Like,
yeah.
When I joined it, they were named something else and had a bunch of songs already written that they'd been playing under that other name, but their singer left. So when I came in, they were like, "Do you want to learn them?" No, I'm a vocalist. So I wanted to rewrite. We changed the name and we started writing all new songs. And the EP that's on the website, insidemyhoodie.com, and it's everywhere you listen to music. It's called Write This Down. We wrote that EP, I think, in 2 days.
Oh, damn.
Completely. The songs Brave and Banger and Kissed by Cruella were pretty much completed by the first practice we had together.
Damn.
So there was something special there. And that's why and then I think within 3 months we had the EP released, and then new members came and went, and it was kind of a whirlwind for a few years there. But it was so fun. And it's like you got to have the right attitude with the guys in your band too. The reason we fell apart was because a couple of them couldn't get along. And
yeah, it's got to be a family.
Yeah. 100%.
For sure. And, these dudes I'm working with are pretty cool so far. So
you got to keep on playing.
Yes.
Like, if you have a dream or a desire, that's not in your head for nothing.
Right.
And what comes of it is really up to the energy we want to put into it. That's how I'm viewing this podcast, at least. Like, I realized with all the bands I was in, I had such high visions for them, but I also can't control the other 5 people.
Yeah.
With Inside My Hoodie, I'm controlling everything.
It's kind of like, not to scare anybody who's listening, but it's kind of like being in a relationship with 4 other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's
no
like,
homo.
You all gotta... No, sometimes homo.
Yeah, definitely homo. All the time.
No, it's just... you just gotta be able to navigate each other and try to figure out something that makes everybody happy. Because if somebody isn't happy, trust me, that wheel might be just wiggling and still on, but it's going to fall off at some point.
Yep. Experienced it.
Think about it like a Walmart shopping cart.
Yeah. I always pick that one. Always.
Yep.
I grabbed one at Kroger. I walk in the front door, and they had those new technology on the wheels that locks it up, so you can't take it out of the parking lot.
Yeah.
And which I think is bullshit. You're multi-billion-dollar companies. Let someone have a shopping cart every now and again.
Yeah.
For goodness sake. Anyways, I'm walking through the produce aisle, and it just locks up on me.
That's
like, you've got some work to do.
And then you look down and you realize you have a Target shopping cart. Oh, how'd this get here?
Target is the worst.
Yeah, I actually like Target.
I can't stand Target.
Really?
Yes.
They're very niche. You have to know what you're looking for.
Your name has to start with K.
Yeah.
End with N.
I'm not gonna lie though, as far as like normal men's clothes, like if you just want like a normal t-shirt or like a flannel, they got it going on, dog.
Do they?
Well, they used to.
I like Walmart clothing. I like the George brand. That's all my underoos and my t-shirts.
I'm too bougie for that.
Shit. I could be Jeff Bezos. I'm not gonna go buy a t-shirt that says, what is it? What was that motherfucking premium?
Jeff Bezos?
No. Fuck Jeff Bezos. What's that t-shirt brand that's like $1 million a shirt?
Oh, Banana Republic?
No. It's
Champion?
Supreme. They sell t-shirts for like $50-$60 or whatever. I don't even know. I don't care because I'm going to buy a 20-pack for $10.
Yeah.
And they're going to tear apart in a year. So be it.
I mentioned Champion just now, and they had the weirdest thing. It was like they had a glow up instead of a glow down like most companies have. They started out being sold at Walmart, and then now they're a premium company.
Yeah,
usually it's the opposite. Too. Usually it's like they start out as a premium company, and then they move to like Walmart. And
except Shaquille O'Neal, like he was offered a big payday to do a shoe, and he's like, I want the common, normal people to afford my shoe.
Yeah,
and I think he's the one. He's in Walmart. I think.
Dude, Shaq is awesome.
Yeah, so you can buy that's the point. Like that shows the true character of somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
So, And it's not AI. Shaq is real. Do you have a problem with AI?
Me?
Yeah. I know some people that do. They say it's ruining the world, and I really disagree, and I want to talk about why.
Okay, so I don't think art created with AI should be monetized and used like you created it. Like, fair. I feel like it can be used as a tool to spark creativity and help you
inspiration.
Yeah, and help you find a direction.
Yeah.
Because for instance, I've seen some pictures. Like, I really like sci-fi, fantasy, and eldritch horror. And stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of AI generated photos in those genres that have blown my mind.
They're really good.
It's pretty cool.
AI is smart.
It's pretty cool to marvel at that, but I don't think something created with AI should be really monetized.
That's fair. I'm not trying. And by the way, for future listeners and current listeners, I'm never going to monetize this podcast. There might be some ads on it, I really don't even want to turn ads on. Like, if someone wants to talk business with me and it's a product I can get behind, I'll talk about it and we can work something out, but that's never the case. So that said,
but we will pass the basket around.
I do have a donation button if you want to buy me a coffee. For me though, AI, I think, the way I use it, and to be honest with some of you, the Inside My Hoodie songs I'm putting out there's a lot of AI involved in that, because I'm not putting another band together. But that said, I'm contributing more to those songs than I ever did as just the vocalist.
Yeah.
I'm contributing all the lyrics. I really try hard to get as much prompts in as I can for the melodies, and it's a long process. Each song I put out has taken me a long time to get right. And again, I'm not trying to monetize my anything like that. But it's just fun. I enjoy doing it. It's a way I can get a lot. I have so many songs written and lyrics written that if I was to try to make a plan with a bunch of people and start new bands, I just don't see it happening.
First of all, you wrote those lyrics.
Yeah.
Second of all, if it makes you happy and inspires you, then why not?
And it's yes, AI shit out these songs and they sound really good, but I'm also still planning in the future, as this grows, to eventually get rid of all that. I want to collaborate with people and only people. I'm going to have a house engineer, that's the goal. If I could, if Aaron Pace, if I could ever afford him, I'd hire him full time.
Right. That
man's a genius, and I was really sad that my band went another direction with recording after our first EP and the Mulan cover, because that's all AP magic right there.
Right.
AP Audio, look him up.
Yeah, Aaron Pace is awesome.
But that said, I don't think AI is ruining the world. I agree there's going to be greedy people that use it for the wrong reasons. But AI, taking inspiration from AI is no different than taking inspiration from another human, in my opinion. That's what we do. That's how we work.
Yeah.
If the deepest I could ever go, we're all one. Our energy is all one.
I don't even know why they call it AI, to be honest. They should call it AG.
Artificial.
Algorithmically generated. Because it's not even real AI. It's just an algorithm that runs when you tell it to. And it does what you tell it to do. It doesn't run on its own, and it may learn from the data that it's given, but that doesn't mean it's taking that data to one day control the world.
Exactly.
Because it can
blow up the mainframe.
In its current state, it can only do what we tell it to do. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why they call it AI.
And humanity has a way of imagining and fearing the worst in things. For instance, I think it's a terrible thing what happened to Japan in 1945 with those 2 atomic bombs.
Yeah.
But you can see now, it's it didn't turn them into a radioactive wasteland with zombies. You could actually go and have a peaceful time there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know what weapons are available today. I'm not talking like that, but I think humanity as a whole, I think our vibes are, I don't think we can reach that. I think there's an awakening coming. I feel it inside myself too. There's a vibrational rising right now, regardless of what's in the news. And I think there's forces at work really trying to keep everybody scared.
I think something's going to happen.
It might happen,
I don't
but you know,
what it
stuff
is.
happens every generation. Stuff happens. Like I couldn't imagine being a civilian in Europe in 1939 to 1945. You know,
Yeah.
their whole world just fell apart, and they had no way to look what's happening in America. That is their world. Those newspapers, that propaganda was their world. So could you imagine? Like,
I just hope this country doesn't get too bad before things change. Cause
Maybe if Trump didn't eat too much McDonald's, he'd have a nicer attitude.
Oh, okay. So this is... I didn't know I could be political on here.
it's not that I want to be political. I definitely don't. I just everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everybody, and no one's gonna say anybody else is wrong. You know, not on this show.
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to, unless you're talking about killing babies, then yeah, you're fucking wrong.
Right.
Give me a mother effing break. But
Yeah.
if you want to be political, you have every right to be. That doesn't mean I agree or anybody else, but I might.
I mean, we pretty much agree.
What you
We've
got?
already talked about stuff.
What you got?
I don't know. The current political climate in America is obviously going down the shitter.
I mean, it's definitely true. If you're a billionaire and you can get into the same car as the president, you can start influencing decisions, which I think is stupid. Like, what is Elon doing? Like, go run your companies. We don't care what you think.
At this point, I don't even want him to do that. I just want him to leave.
Like, I'm never going to buy a Tesla. I'm never going to ride on a rocket. Like, that'd be cool, though, but I don't think I'm going to. But anyways, all I know is right now, the way we're living up here is pretty much a blessing. If you, and this goes for anybody, if you feel like you're stuck and you've got nothing tying you down, check out wanderjobs.com or coolworks.com, because you can literally go work and live somewhere in a plethora of options. There's skill levels of all jobs needed. Pay your rent, pay your food. Like up here, I pay my car and my cell phone.
Yep.
Because I want to pay those things. I don't worry about food. I don't worry about utilities, rent, anything. And the work-play balance is so chill. Like, I play way more than I work. And the work I do, I actually enjoy. So
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. And we're just surrounded by nature. Get out in nature. It's such a grounding exercise to just come outside and enjoy it, you know?
It's nice. And then the cooking aspect of the job is awesome, too, because...
Yeah, like, I work mostly mornings, and these people come up here to get a break. I'm not going to tell you where I work, but if you have half a brain, you can figure it out pretty easy. Just by going to my socials. But we have like 20 rooms up here, so our max guests, we're usually like a full house is like 40 people, which you'll see 40 people in the waiting room of Cracker Barrel. And they come up here just to relax, and we feed them dinner and breakfast. And me and Jowett ass Matt here, we work in the kitchen. And it's a wide open kitchen. It's a cozy kitchen. There's not a million things to do. Like, we create a family style meal for them twice a day. And we get to talk to them and hear their life stories. And they have to walk 5 miles to get to us too. It's not like an easy thing they can just drive to.
Yeah, they can't just drive to us.
Like, they'll hike 5 miles. And I've done the hike many times. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's a real good way to reset. And so there's just this level of relaxation up here, even though all of us as a collective can definitely steer that into a shitty day every now and again. But we have a director who loves us dearly. He never gets mad at us.
He's lying to you guys.
I'm not gonna, I do. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk sometimes, but he takes care of us. It's all good.
He cares about us, but he has a hard time showing it.
Yes, which I'm sure some of you reflect on that too.
Yeah.
Or relate, not reflect. Well, we're at 35 minutes, so I figure we'll start wrapping it up.
All right.
What else? Let's see here. I'm trying to go through my memory files of things we've done. You were on the Mulan cover.
Yeah.
You did the screaming part.
Yep.
That's another thing. If I could, I would not only hire Aaron Pace, but I would give him a giant studio full of couches. Yeah. Because like the first time I recorded with him, he had just moved into this building, and it was a little cement floor building, and we sat on folding chairs while recording a song called Monito. I'll see if I can dig it up. And that was the Annie Get Your Gun days. And then Broken City Sky, we recorded many songs with him. Like, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe not many, but at least 4.
Yeah.
4 songs at Aaron Pace's and, or with the BCS. But just not a lot of places to chill and, like, relax. It was always kind of, like, crammed in like sardines. And I would do vocals right next to him.
It's kind of charming in its own right, though.
It was, especially when I would, like, do a vocal take. And Aaron Pace and all his, like, motherly comfort would be right there and be like, do that again, but this time don't suck. He definitely had a way of, like, amping you up. He's like, he would compliment you with insults. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you have a killer voice, so why do you sound like shit right now?
Yeah, I mean, he did that, but he was obviously joking.
Yeah, no. I don't mean it in, like, a fuck you way. Like,
yeah.
I liked Aaron. I still do. I just haven't seen him in years.
Right.
I heard a rumor that he got upset that we had gone to somebody else, but I really didn't control that, so...
I don't think he's holding a grudge.
I hope not.
At least I hope he wouldn't.
I had heard a few stories, like, not that it was anything bad, he just felt, I think, disappointed that we had chosen somebody else, which I wouldn't have done. I don't know which way those songs would have gone, but that's showbiz, baby! Anyways, this has been fucking cool. We weren't even really planning this, so we actually started off, like, this was kind of a bad day at first. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I'm a little under the weather because of earlier today, so I'm sorry I'm not so talkative.
Oh, you've done great. Yeah, this has been great.
Awesome.
Yeah. Got to bring another one. I've got this girl. She's one of our volunteers up here because we do get a lot of volunteer work that come and help us with cleanups and gardening and trail work and you name it. And she is a yoga instructor, and she can talk more than me. I hardly ever get a word in. So I'm very curious to see how the show's going to go because she's really excited to do it.
She's definitely a talker.
So Danielle will be on one of the coming shows soon. And I want to get Wood-Ass Isaac back because last time we smoked a blunt the whole time.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And so, while I think the conversation was a little heavy because of who Isaac is and what he goes through.
Yeah.
But
understandable.
He's also way smarter than me. He's like 22, just got out of college, going back soon to get his master's. Like, he's very smart. And he has ambition up here, which a lot of people don't because it's frowned upon by the higher-ups.
I do. For all the listeners, I have ambition.
I have some. It depends on the day. Like, I have days where I'm like, the world is ending. What have I done?
Everybody goes through their days.
Yeah. But I want to talk to Isaac again because I listened back before I posted, and I was like, he's so much smarter than me. And there's, like, ways that I could have directed that conversation to figure more out that I didn't do. So, again, This is a learning process for all of us. For me, especially.
Well, luckily, I'm your friend, Isaac's your friend. We're always willing to come on here.
I appreciate that. A lot of people said they were, and then once it becomes real, they freak out.
I'm looking forward to Jowett Ass Matt Part 10.
Yes, hell yeah. And as soon as I can afford you, you will be Jowett Ass Matt, one of the co-hosts.
The pro skater, famous metalcore singer, / I don't know.
It's going to be all
I'm just kidding, guys.
A jack of all trades.
I'm doing all this stuff for hobbies. So
I'm going to end it with a song I just released. Again, I wrote the lyrics. I prompted as much of this as I can. It's as close to my vision being the only human working on it. So I really like it. So it's released everywhere you listen to music. And it was what I was supposed to release on the Wood-Ass Isaac episode, but I didn't. I released one from the future, so that's just a treat. He was like, can't you edit it? And I was like, yeah, but that's not funny. So anyways.
I like that.
InsideMyHoodie.com. Again, InsideMyHoodie.com. And this has been with Jowett Ass Matt. Here's Ghost Works a Shift.
See you guys.
See me go through anything alone. A shadow moving through the static hum. We're all desperate to be different, yet the same in how we run. Sharing shovels, digging trenches, pretending to escape a broken home. But the walls we build are fences, not the freedom that we hoped. How I can be better is by not being worse. I broke a promise in a letter, sealed with a kiss. from your work, let the weight slip from your spine. Take a walk downtown, past the neon signs, cross the bridge where the city lights shine, where the awesome restaurant hums with life and music dances through the streets. See a show in your shoes from the place that once felt used, where you swore you'd never keep your seat. Pretty sure they won't forget what shift you did, or the ghost of you still walking in. Faint reflections in the window pane, like an echo calling out your name. You used to know, used to know. You underestimate my will to just stay away. But if I could plant a seed, I promise it would grow through the cracks of all the things we couldn't say, reaching for